All right, let's dive in. Today we're unpacking Microsoft's 2026 release Wave 1 for Business Central. And let me tell you, it is a big one. We're talking about an update that's absolutely packed with features designed to completely redefine how you get your work done. So let's get right into it. I want to start with a question, because I think it gets right to the heart of what this update is all about. What if your business software was actually your smartest employee? Seriously, imagine a system that could anticipate what you need, simplify your most complicated tasks, and find insights you hadn't even thought to look for. That is the vision that's really driving this entire release. Microsoft is clearly making a massive push to help all of us work smarter, not harder. What we're seeing here is a huge leap forward in AI, a whole new wave of automations built to get rid of tedious work and some incredibly powerful new tools. So what does this really mean for your day-to-day? Well, let's break it all down. First up, we have to talk about the AI revolution because honestly, it is at the core of pretty much everything in this update. And this isn't just about adding a few slick features here and there. AI is now a fundamental, baked-in part of the Business Central experience, and it's getting more powerful and more integrated with every single release. So you might be wondering, where is all this AI being focused? As you can see from this breakdown, it's touching just about every part of the platform. There's a huge amount of effort going into automating things like admin tasks and payables, but we're also seeing major investments in giving you deeper data insights, helping developers out with complex code, and even assisting with content generation. AI is basically becoming the glue that holds Business Central together. Okay, let's get a little technical for a second, but stick with me, because this is a key piece of tech making all this possible: the MCP server. The easiest way to think about it is like a super secure gateway, a universal translator that lets AI agents understand and talk to your admin center. This means you can now just ask it to do things like check for updates, copy an environment, or figure out why an upgrade failed, all just using plain English. It's a huge shift, moving admin work from being script-driven to being truly conversational. So what does all this AI stuff mean for you, the person actually using the system every day? Well, it means a much smarter co-pilot. You can now get really advanced item insights and KPIs right in your summaries. And the way you work with the AI, that's getting way smoother too. You can review AI-generated content right on the page you're working on, manage all your agent tasks in one single new pane, and even have the payables agent automatically categorize emails for you. It's all about making the workflow feel seamless and just intuitive. But you know what? It's not all about futuristic AI. This update also delivers some fantastic quality of life improvements. We're talking about things that address long-standing user requests and just make your daily tasks much easier. Let's take a look at how this update is streamlining your everyday work. Let's start with a pain point that anyone in finance will know all too well. You get that one big consolidated invoice from a vendor, right? But it covers dozens of different purchase orders and receipt lines. Trying to match all of that up has always been a manual, super time-consuming, and frankly, error-prone headache. Well, this update brings the solution: a much more flexible matching process. There's a brand new Get Order Lines action right on the purchase invoice. You just click it, select all the different order and receipt lines you need, and match them all against that single invoice line. It even lets you automatically create the receipts when you post the invoice. This is a massive time saver for finance teams. It's not just about speed, it's also about control and accuracy. Approval workflows have now been extended to item journals and requisition worksheets. This is a big deal. It means you can make sure that any significant inventory adjustments or big purchasing plans get a second set of eyes before they're finalized. That's how you prevent costly mistakes and improve accountability across the board. And this update is just jam-packed with other valuable improvements. You can now post purchase invoices for drop shipments without having to wait for the sales invoice. You can email posted shipments and return receipts directly from the system. User avatars now show up on lists so you can instantly see who created or changed a record. And yes, you can finally set a default document language at the company level. These might seem like small changes, but they add up to a huge impact on your daily efficiency. Okay, let's switch gears and talk to our developers and admins for a minute. This next section is all about the new tools that are specifically designed to give you more control, deeper insight, and just better efficiency when you're managing and customizing your Business Central environment. Auditing security has always been, well, let's just say it's been a chore. Before, permissions were scattered all over the place, across different pages and extensions. It was a mess. But now, There's a single permissions overview page that gives you one unified, auditable view of every single permission across every single app. This makes troubleshooting access issues and running security audits so much easier. And the new goodies for technical teams don't stop there, not by a long shot. This update also adds new read-only APIs so you can analyze permissions externally. There's a troubleshooting MCP server that lets AI agents help you debug AL code with real runtime data. You can now run AL tests directly from the VS Code Test Explorer. And you can even manage database index usage on a per-company basis to really fine-tune performance. It's a powerful new toolkit that's going to make a real difference. Now, with all these powerful new tools under the hood, it only makes sense that the integrations are getting smarter too. Business Central doesn't exist in a vacuum, right? And this release significantly improves how it connects with other critical platforms, especially in the world of e-commerce. And the star of the show here, without a doubt, is the overhauled Shopify connector. It's been updated to support the latest Shopify API, and that unlocks a whole host of new capabilities. The big theme here is all about enabling a richer, more detailed, and more accurate sync of your product data between Business Central and your Shopify store. So what does this actually mean for your e-commerce operations? Well, you can now export item attributes like color, size, and material as separate product options in Shopify. You can sync images for specific variants, so your red shirt actually shows a red image, and your blue shirt shows a blue one. You can create sales documents using the customer's actual checkout currency, and you can even pull in that great marketing text from Shopify when you're creating new items in BC. This is a massive leap forward for anyone running a Shopify store with Business Central. Phew, okay, we have covered a ton of ground, from AI and automation to user experience and integrations. So now let's zoom out and just boil this all down to a few key takeaways. What's the big picture story of this release? When you really look at it, the whole story of this 2026 Wave 1 update can be told in 3 parts. First, it's all about delivering smarter AI that's deeply woven into the platform. Second, it's about creating simpler workflows that just remove all that friction from your daily tasks. And third, it's about building stronger connections to all the other systems that power your business. And look, this isn't just some random laundry list of new features. It's a very clear, very strategic move. Microsoft is pushing Business Central to become a more intelligent, more efficient, and more connected platform, to become the true central nervous system for your entire business. And that brings me to my final question for you to think about. This update is really designed to free you up. With AI agents handling more admin work, Copilot helping with analysis, and all this automation taking care of routine tasks, where are you and your team going to focus your newfound energy? What are those big picture goals you can finally tackle now that you have the tools to do it? That is the real potential of this release. Thanks for joining me.